Good morning, everybody. So it's Bible time. So this is all about Elijah. Remember, we've been talking all about Elijah this week, and he was a prophet of God, and he was a man who listened to God. Okay, so you need to listen to the story. Elijah hears a quiet voice. The wicked Queen Jezebel heard that God's prophet Elijah was attempting to turn people against the false god of Baal. Remember in the story, the prophets of Baal couldn't get the thing to put fire, but God put fire to the altar, even with water. God's amazing. But Jezebel was not happy. She was angry. She doesn't sound like a good leader, does she? The gods will get you for this, and I will get you. By this time tomorrow, you will be dead. Elijah was very scared. When Elijah saw how things were, he ran for his life. Far as he could, he kept running and running on into the desert. And to another day's journey, he came to a bush and collapsed in the shade of the bush, wanting the worst to be over. I might as well die, said Elijah. Enough, God, I've had enough. He was exhausted and he fell asleep. I wonder why Elijah was running away when God was so powerful. Do you know, we often fear man, and we shouldn't, because our God is powerful. And we don't have to fear people. We just need to pray to our God. Suddenly the angel shook him awake and said, "Get up and eat." He looked around, and to his surprise, right by his head was a loaf of bread and a jug of water. He ate the meal and went back to sleep. You see, God provided for his needs. Even though he was cross with God, even though he hadn't prayed, God still provided for him. The angel of God came back, shook him awake again and said, "Get up and eat some more. You've got a long journey ahead of you." He got up, ate and drank to his fill, and set out. Nourished by his meal, he walked for 40 days and 40 nights, all the way to the mountain of God. When he got there, he crawled into the cave and went to sleep. So God provided for Elijah's needs, and he said, "I know you're scared, but you need to listen to me." And the angel told Elijah what to do. Isn't that amazing? God looked after him. So exciting. Wow. Do you know what? We mustn't be afraid of people. Queen Jezebel, she was a horrible woman, and it's very easy to be scared. But with God in our hearts, I will not be scared, because God is bigger than anyone, bigger than anything. And we need to learn to pray. Whisper a prayer in the morning, whisper a prayer at noon, whisper a prayer in the evening, and keep your heart in tune. God answers prayer in the morning, God answers prayer at noon, God answers prayer in the evening, and so keep your heart in tune. We're going to hear what happens at the end of the story tomorrow. So let's put our hands together, close our eyes. Dear God, help me not to fear people. Help me to only fear you, because you are God and bigger than anyone else. Help me if I'm scared to talk to you, and and remember to pray. Thank you, God.